welcome. Here we are. Devoting this practice today to gratitude for all that sustains us here, all that sustains us in this practice. I gotta get this going. Sorry. Our breath, our heart, our faith, and whatever we have faith in. Just take a moment to focus on that. Deep breath in, sigh out. Again. And then one more. I'm going to do a new chant this morning. It's chant to the sustaining power of this life. It goes Om Namo Narayanaya. And you can join in or just listen. And how you do it, it doesn't matter. You can just keep oming if you want. Here we go. Om Namo faith in the positive energy of the universe and whatever else you have a deep faith in love, compassion, and the higher self. And then just bring both hands to your belly and just feel your breath there if you can. And we'll start today with a kapalabhati breath. How we do that is allowing a relaxed breath in and then breathing out through the nose by snapping your belly back to your spine. So it's almost like a dragon. Deep breath in and let it go. Come to all fours, your tabletop pose, your hands beneath your shoulders and knees right underneath your hips. And we'll just begin a little cat-cow here, just finding the mobility of your own spine. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat, curl it. Just move it around a little, bend the elbows, even slide the shoulders around, and just let it be mobile. And then we'll come to a stiller cat-cow, a stiller tabletop pose. And just stretch your left leg back. Keep the foot on the floor for a moment to stretch through the calf. And then sliding your shoulders back over your hands, elevate the back leg up. Feel your hamstring. Bounce it up there a little bit with the hamstring strength, flex the foot. Then bend your knee, and we'll take the left knee out to the side of your left hip. Ooh, really good. Try to lift it up there a little bit. And then continue the circle. Bring the knee forward toward the shoulder, and we'll roll it all the way around. Find your range of motion in this direction. One more. And then switch directions. We'll take it around. Find that side lift each time you get around there to the side. Lift it up. And then we'll end there in the side lift and just try to straighten out your leg. Keep both arms straight if you can. Squeeze that outer glute. Pull your ribs in. Straighten the arms. Exhale, knee to nose. Just bring it down and then curl it in. Inhale, cow pose. Both knees down. Exhale, cow. Stretch the right leg back and tabletop. Just use this first breath or two as a stretch through the back of the right leg. And then slide your shoulders back over the hands and elevate with the hamstring of the right leg. Lift it up. Breathe in, belly up and in, ribs in. Bend your knee and then take it out to the side. Right knee goes to the right. Lift it up, up, up. Feel that squeeze. And then continue the circle. Right knee comes to the right shoulder, drops down and around. And we'll do 2 more times in that direction. And then change directions. One more time. And we'll end it out to the side. So happy. Stretch it out if you can. Feel. Breathe. Squeeze. Wake it up. As you exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Turn toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe, move, walk it around in your down dog. Feel your legs stretching. Shoulders pull back and into the back muscles so you feel already upper arms working for you here. Breathe. And then we'll just slowly ripple forward to high plank pose. Steady yourself here. Breathe in. Kapalabhati breath. Snapping your belly up towards your spine with each exhale breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Press your fingertips into the floor. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, kapalabhati breath. Strong legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, downward facing dog. Wag your tail. Hips go a little side to side. Feel the stretch all the way up into your outer armpits. Then center yourself in your down dog. Knit your lower ribs in. Wrap the upper arms toward the midline. Lift your heels. Lower them back down. Inhale, lift it up. Hiking the hips. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Look forward and then tippy toe to ragdoll pose. Standing forward fold with a hip width stance in your feet. Soften your knees and then take your elbows or cross your arms and just let it slide a little side to side, breathing into your lower back. Softening your knees so it's nice and soft there, fluid. And you feel stretched in your legs and also the opening in your lower back, the breath across your sacrum. Breath in. Exhale, release. Toe heel your feet back together to touch. And then slowly roll up. Just roll all the way up. Reach your arms up overhead. Mountain pose. Touch your palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Just take a moment to close your eyes. Feel the power of your breath is sustaining, functioning the body, and softening of the mind, letting the mind soften and release so we can have full faith in our own being without the stories and the stuff and the limitations and the opinions and the judgments. Let it go. Just breathe. Blink your eyes open. Reach up. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, and then bring your knees down and lower through this chaturanga to the floor. Inhale, locust pose. We're going to bring the hands back, palms face down. Lift your feet up, lift your legs up. Open your heart. Just a little belly down bow pose. Breathe. One more full breath in. Lift up, up, up. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands underneath shoulders. Inhale, tabletop pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. It's an option for your chaturanga is to use this locust lift each time. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Bend your knees, step, tiptoe, or hop, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, rise mountain, reach up. Exhale, touch back into your heart. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up, look up, touch. Exhale, fold forward, feel free to soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, locust or chaturanga vinyasa. If you're chaturanga, alignment right over your hands with your elbows upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Bend your knees, step or close to the top. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Take your time to catch up with us if you would like. As we reach up, we'll pause here, hands at the heart space. Pausing again to let go of anything that keeps us small or limited, so we can just connect to the flow of life. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float to your chaturanga. To float, you land there, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Bend your knees, strong arms. You're going to hop or step. Inhale, halfway lift, high halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, roll up, rise, mountain pose, touch. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands at your heart. Breathe.
Right, and we build. Inhale, wide-legged mountain pose. So you'll take your feet a little wider than hip distance and reach through your fingertips. Feel your roots solid in your foundation, your feet. Feel the strength grow up through your legs all the way into your crown and arms. Inhale. Exhale, yogi squat balasana. Turn your heels in, point your toes wide, and sit low. So this may not be your deepest yogi squat of the day. In fact, I encourage you to find a little strength with your depth. Draw your elbows inside of your thighs or knees and press wide. With your bottom half of your legs as they are, inhale, half yogi squat. So your butt comes in line with your knees. So if you practice with us on Wednesday, we did this. We'll just take it up and down a few times. Lower your booty down. Lift your booty up. Lower your booty down. Lift your booty up. Lower your booty down. Lift it up. Stay in the lift and lengthen. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Point your toes straight ahead. Keep your feet where they are, though. Inhale, halfway lift with the same wide roots. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, or locust variation. Inhale, upward facing dog Urdhva. Exhale, downward facing dog Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, your right leg high, kick energy through your heel and root through your left foot. Exhale, draw your right knee towards your right tricep. Press the earth away through your palms. Inhale, your right leg high, re-extend. Exhale, low lunge, hug your knee to your chest, land heel toe. Inhale, crescent lunge, keep your back heel lifted. Elevate your arms and breathe. Start with a bend in your back knee so you feel your left gluteal muscles fire up. And then start to straighten your leg, lift your back heel. Adjust your stride as you need. So you may need to lengthen your stride a bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Hinge forward, feel the power mount all the way from your back heel through your front foot. Lift your chest, squeeze your muscles between your shoulder blades. Inhale, warrior two, rise up and open. Bend and straighten your front knee a few times before you settle in. That's my gift to you this morning. And as you breathe, find the press of your right thigh wide. Turn your back toes in a bit so you can Ground and root through your back heel. Big inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward. You can draw your right forearm to your right thigh and reach your left arm up or up and over. Your hand can always come outside. Your leg or foot on a block, on something that approximates a block, as you continue to lengthen through your torso. So lucky we get to do this practice, even and especially when it's challenging. Inhale, star pose. Rise up with the power of your front leg. Wiggle movement, wiggle, shake it. Inhale, reach and expand. Exhale, lateral lunge with a little fly. Bend into your left knee, your back knee. Fly your arms by your sides and create the flat back sensation. So your spine still has its natural curves. Press into the pinky toe edge side of your right foot. Sink weight into your left heel. Feel your core muscles on the front side and the back side, paraspinal muscles in the house right here. Inhale, press up back through star. Wiggle it, shake it. Exhale, low lunge to the top of your mat. Pause, inhale, side plank. Reach down through your left palm or left forearm. Stack, stagger, or kickstand your feet. Whatever serves you the most for stability. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, draw your left knee to your left tricep. Hug and press your mat away from your palms. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Hug your knee to your chest to land heel toe. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. Find a gentle bend in your back knee. Squeeze your right gluteal muscles so they turn on. And start to straighten your back leg as you lift your back heel away from the earth. Are you breathing? I hear you. Yes. Okay, cool. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Fly your heart forward as you extend energy through your back heel. Find length out of your waist. Little smile on your face. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up and open. Bend and straighten your left knee a few times. Just to say hello, good morning. And then with your breath, find your depth. Press your left thigh wide. Root into your back heel. Reach in equal and opposite direction through your fingertips for strength through your arms. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Draw your left forearm on top of your left thigh or hand alongside of your leg. Reach your right arm up or up and over so you have one long line of energy from your back heel through your fingertips. Gaze wherever is comfortable. The power of your front leg, inhale, star pose with some little wiggles, some shakes. Get your blood flowing through your hips. We're working them today. Inhale, expand. Exhale, lateral lunge with a little flat back, fly your arms. So just because we're hinged forward does not mean that we're collapsing to the ground. It does mean we're resisting gravity and our bodies get to do a little extra work through our back muscles, our front side, anterior core muscles. Press into your pinky toe of your left foot, send your butt back. With the power of your right leg, inhale, star, little wiggle, shake. Exhale, low lunge. Pause in your low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Down through your right palm or right forearm. Find your stack, your stagger, or your kickstand of your feet. Breathe your hips high towards the ceiling. If you're outside, towards the sky. Inhale, press up. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog or Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog Atha Mukha Svanasana. All right, we get a little flowy. Inhale, gaze towards your hands. Listen up for the slight difference. Exhale, leapfrog forward. Step your feet wider than your hands so you land. Hey, we're in Malasana. Inhale, half Malasana. Lift your butt up in line with your knees. Exhale, our friend Malasana. Inhale, half Malasana. Exhale, forward fold. Point your toes straight ahead. Inhale, root down, rise all the way up. Mountain pose with a wide stance. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, yogi squat, Malasana. Inhale, Ardha Malasana, halfway. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, Ardha Malasana. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, Ardha Malasana. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, Ardha Malasana last time. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, draw your right knee to your right tricep. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, flying lateral lunge. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Left palm down. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, your left knee to your left tricep, hug. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, flying lateral lunge. Inhale, star. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank, move down to your right palm, right forearm, you know the drill. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. The bottom of your exhale, leapfrog forward with your feet wider than your hands. Inhale, half malasana, butt up. Exhale, yogi squat, butt down. Inhale, half malasana, butt up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose with your wide stance. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, we add these spicy bites. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, yogi squat, malasana. Inhale, Ardha Malasana, butt up. Exhale, yogi squat, butt down. Inhale, butt up. Exhale, butt down. Inhale, butt up. Exhale, butt down. Last time, inhale, butt up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Point your toes straight ahead. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, your right knee to your right tricep. We take knee elevators. Knee goes down to your wrist, back up to your tricep. It's down and up, down and up. Keep your arms straight and breathe. For 4, 3, you got 2, and 1. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. We'll stay in extended side angle for a moment. I'm just going to flip around so you can see my back. You are welcome to take a half bind, grab somewhere along your clothing or your hip crease. You're welcome to go for a full bind and bring your right arm, front arm, underneath your front thigh. Grab for your left wrist. If you've got that clasp, you can start to straighten your left arm. Gaze wherever is comfortable. Press into your back foot. If you've got the clasp, release your clasp. Inhale, star. Rise up. Wiggle it, shake it. Exhale, flying lateral lunge. Inhale, star. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, standing wide leg forward fold. Tee out your arms, Turn your toes in slightly. Hinge with straight legs. Shake your head, yes, no, yes. Shift weight into your toes. Give your shoulders a little shake, rattle, and roll. Whatever you're holding on to along the length of your legs or feet, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift with your legs as they are. Just flatten out your spine. Exhale, the lunge, top of your mat to half splits. Ardha Hanumanasana, soften to your left knee. Straighten your right leg and hinge. Lengthen through your spine. Maintain the natural curvature along your spine as you feel an active stretch. Your hamstring muscles, the backside of your right leg. Dig your right heel into the earth to feel activation with length. Gently rebend your front knee. Low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Balance on your left palm, left forearm. Got a little just activation here. Elbow to knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. For 4. Work it on for 3. Chaturanga in 2. And 1. Exhale, high low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Second side is alive. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale your left knee, your left tricep. The elevators, we go down to your wrist, back up to your tricep, down and up. Little inhale, little exhale. Inhale and exhale. For 4. Straight arms in for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm, you know the drill. Option and opportunity for a bind. Reach around and grab anything. Article of clothing. Inside of your thigh. Full binders, you reach around with your left arm through your thigh. Stay away from left groin, more knee. Grab for your right something. Right hand, right wrist. If you've got your right wrist, start to straighten your right arm. Spin your heart up. Find a little more weight in your back leg. Depth in your breath. If you bound, gently release. Extended side angle. Inhale, star. Wiggle, shake, wiggle, shake. Exhale, lateral lunge with wings. Inhale, star. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana. Tee out your arms. With this variation, instead of reaching for your legs with your arms, reach your arms through your legs. So you're reaching behind you. Palms down. Shift weight into your toes. As you continue to walk your hands back through your legs. So this pose is totally calming the nervous system pose while we get a stretch. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, flatten out your spine. Exhale, low lunge. To half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana, soften down to your back knee. Straighten your left leg. Dig your left heel into the ground and drag it back towards your seat. So you find a little traction and active lengthening rather than just a dumping into gravity. We work with gravity. Feel your body respond to the subtle little movements and instructions you give it. Little tweaks with your breath. Rebend your front knee, cross forward. Inhale, side plank, go down through your right palm. You know your options for your leg variation. We add a little elbow to knee. It's crunch and reach with an exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Just for 4. We go 3, 2, and 1. High to little plank chaturanga dandasana or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze towards your hands. Bottom of your exhale, take a giant leapfrog forward. Stay in your leapfrog. We play with a little flying frog, similar to crow, except our arms are inside of our legs. So just start to shift weight forward. Perhaps your toes float up. And if they float up, actively lift them towards your glutes. You can play with transferring your weight forward and back a few times. That's fun. Just to understand, like, what are the physics of what's going on here? Or to feel the physics. Maybe not, like, intellectualize them. After playtime, we'll meet in our yogi squat. And just sit your butt down. Your hands can help along the way. Find our way onto our backs. For you know it, a little belly up core time. Sharon's favorite time. My favorite time. Raissa's favorite time too.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'll design myself to love it. Knees wide, elbows wide. We come up, we lower down. We come up, lower down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. So as you come down, we'll work with gravity. Say, hi gravity, I feel you, I sense you, and I'll just give you a little resistance to push against. So let gravity work too. If you want to get your lower half involved, you can add a little clamshell. Your knees come up to meet your elbows come up to meet your knees. Ride the wave of your breath for 8. Go 7. Lengthen your neck, 6. Final 5. Work it out for 4. Oh yes, 3. It's 2. And 1. Plant your feet on the ground. Reset your hips. Just rock your knees side to side a little bit. You have some isometric holds, similar movement, but just come on a journey with me. Plant your feet down, reach your arms up, like you're coming into the top of a regular basic crunch. Then lift your knees up, lift your feet up. Bring your feet together, arms inside of your legs, legs wide, like a flying frog. What's up? Okay, in your flying frog, start to straighten one leg. Keep your shoulders up. Rebend your knee. Straighten the other leg. Continue to press arms into legs, legs into arms. Rebend. Come into lying down handstand. Extend your legs, extend your arms. Back up into our flying frog on our back. Arms into legs, legs into arms. Straighten one leg and rebend. Straighten the other leg and rebend. Reach into your supine handstand. And come back through center. We do it one more time. Lift your shoulder blades a little bit higher. Stay up, stay with it. Kick one leg long, rebend. Kick the other leg long, and rebend. Find your handstand shape. Come in, come up, and let that go. Ha. Reverse tabletop your legs. For bicycle crunches, bring your hands behind your head. All right, let's move to the right, center, to the left, and center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale. Breathe deep. Kick and extend. Oh yes. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, we will pulse in 4, in 3, in 2. Last one. Go right for 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch in 4, 3, 2, 1. Go left 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right 4, 3, 2, 1. Left 4, 3, 2, 1. Right 2, 1. Left 2, 1. Right, left, right, and left. Work it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. Feel and notice sensation in your body. Your entire core girdle is thanking you. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock up to seated. Take a wide seat for a little fun balance opportunity to play. One-handed forward, one-handed back. So it's like that. You'll lean your weight forward and you'll start to Can I lift both my legs up off the ground? Just a little rock back, rock forward, and lift. One more time, rock back, rock forward, lift, and place. Let that go, let that go. Opposite arm comes in front. So whatever arm that is, it might be the arm we're less inclined to use because we went to the other one automatically, so it's a little tough. Rock forward, rock back, rock forward, lift, and soften. Yes. Forward, back, plant, lift, and soften. One more time, forward, back. The arm balance is going to be so easy. Plant, lift, and soften. Rebend your knees. Press your hips up. Give a little stretch for hip flexors. Lots of hip flexor work. We are going to need it. Yes. Reach your arms up. Gentle twist right. I'm mirroring you. Inhale, center. Exhale, gentle twist left. And come back through center. And now we get to apply the fun.
Apply the fun, yeah. Well, let's get ourselves into ragdoll pose. However you want to get there, you can rock and roll or peel yourself up. Drop your head down and just shake your head out. Yes, shake your head out. No, really relaxing the neck muscles that may have grabbed up a little bit during that core work. Let it go. Breathe. And then we'll find Titibasana, or gorilla pose. You can take your flat palms, place them face up underneath your feet. You gotta bend your knees a lot to really get those toes to the wrist pads. And then drop your head again. So knees are bent, heads drop. And use your breath. Just to gently float your hips up. Maybe inhale breath just expands the body enough that the hips can float a little, making room for leg extension. So this is all about breath, and it's never about jamming legs straight. Always just breathing open back in the body. And then if you're really flexible and you're in there, then press your feet down into the palms and bend your elbows out to the side, pull them out a little bit, really strengthen through your legs. Breathe here. And then release. Keep your feet about hips width distance. So if they went wider, bring them back in. Bend your knees and roll up to stand. I'm just going to roll through. Bring your arms up overhead. Hands to your heart for a moment. Just honoring the breath, the heart, the energy that sustains you and your connection through that energy to all other beings. Just like the redwood trees that we have here in California on the coast. Their roots are all connected beneath the soil. No one stands alone. Just connecting through the energetic force that keeps them alive, connecting to all others. And then just welcome the challenge. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, soften your knees and bend down. Now we're going to find Titibasana. You take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toe, then press your toe into the fingers, and then you're going to close off with the thumbs. Just take a moment here to drop your head and feel this one. Bend your elbows out to the side. Get a little more if you want. Bend your knees. Then just begin to bend your knees a little bit more. And we're going to take the weight into your right foot. And bring your left hand, you're going to take your weight into the left foot. And bring your left hand to your waist. Left foot. And then slowly you're going to start to roll on up. Think kind of like knee to nose to start, holding onto your big toe. And then you can switch the hold to your shin if you want, or you can take the full Titibasana forward. Choices. Rebend the leg if you straighten it, and then bring it out to the side. Again, you can hold the shin and breathe here. Taking a moment to just find your way in. If you fall out, that's okay. Breathe. So you can either extend all the way or just stay part way. Then bring it back to center. Bring your arms up overhead, one leg mountain pose. Exhale, draw the leg back to airplane pose. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. And then we'll lift it up into the full airplane just for a moment, hovering style. So just want to keep your front leg bent and hover. Feel the glutes working for you. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Let's take it a high open heart triangle. So it's like you're spreading your wings and then slowly tip the hips back. Breath in. Breath out. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Breath in. Maybe turn the heart. Woo! Breath in. Breath out. Whatever happens, you just maintain your equanimity. Inhale, star pose. You can take a little shorter stance in your star. So you're going to come into horse pose and then flat back horse. So it's just a little turn out of the toes. Flat back. So adjust your stance until you can really feel that flat back. So your booty's going to go way back and your heart just about in line with your hips. You can shift it a little side to side and feel your glute muscles working there. One more breath in, then bring your fingers to the floor. Still staying with your booty about in line with your knees. Just drop your head down. So you're getting a little rounding through the spine with stability in the lower body. Breathe here into the lower back. And then if you want, like we did earlier in press-over, you can just bring your hands through the legs, fingers facing back and creeping forward. Just creeping your head toward the floor, but your booty stays in line with your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Back to press-over. You can turn your heels outward from your toes. Bring the hands forward. Lift your chest up halfway. And then exhale. Turn to face the front of your mat. Low lunge. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon. Just lifting up for another breath in, open heart. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down. Drag the back leg in. Fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll find second side Titibasana, wrapping your big toe, your fingers around your big toe. Bend your elbows out to the side, bend your knees a little bit, fold in. Breathe here for a moment. Breathe. Then just shifting your weight into your right foot, bring your right hand to your right hip. And then as you shift, bend your right knee. So you're going to come up with a bent knee, slowly rolling up. You can change the hold to the front of the back of your shin. You can extend the leg fully forward if you want. And then rebend. As you're ready, take it out to the side with a bent knee. And then you can decide here where you want to go. Take it to the toe. Right arm out to the right. It doesn't have to straighten. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Breathing here. And then slowly bring it back. One-legged mountain pose. Squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Getting down and back. And stay and breathe here. And then slowly take it into just a hovering airplane. Just the bent and standing leg gets deep into the thigh. Inhale, breath. Exhale, crescent lunge. Breathe in. And exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Get the back side down. Exhale, slide forward. Keeping as broad across the back of your body as the front. And then slide into your triangle pose. Breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. And this breath takes you into the depth of the pose that's available to you today. Right here with an open heart. Open back of heart, open front of heart. One more breath. Breath. Then inhale, star pose. Shorten your stance a little bit. Exhale, flat back horse. Breathe in. Exhale, fingers to the floor. Drop your head down again and drop your booty in line with your knees. And you can stay here or start to bring the hands back. This time the fingers stay forward when the hands are back. Lift your chest up a little bit. You can peek forward and see. Fingers are forward. And then to get your fingers behind your heels, probably your hands are not on the floor just yet. Breathe. You're going to trust and have some faith that when your hands hit the floor, you're going to bend your elbows and slide your forearms underneath your thighs, and you're going to have a seat. So everything happens at once. Have a seat. Ooh, you got to keep your elbows squeezed together like chaturanga. Stay here. You can stay right here, pull the belly in, feel it, or start to creep the feet forward. Chest comes forward, and then you come into the full Titibasana, but trust that you're already in Titibasana. Breathe, and then you can bring this into the frog, one leg at a time. Woo! And we're back where we started, flying frog. Let it go. Wherever, just hit the floor. And we'll come into a seat and just find our seated Baddha Konasana, little butterfly, and then relax the legs. Pull your hips, your heels in, lift your chest, and fold forward. Woo! Congratulate yourself for wherever you got today. Breathe. Drop. Honoring the sustaining power of your breath. The sustaining power of showing up and being willing. And then Sharon will wind it down for us. Oh, we didn't do that one? Oh well, let's do that real quick. With the right leg forward?
Yes.
We just didn't do our momentary, because it feels good.
Crescent
moon. Lift the heart. Ah. Take it down. And then we'll step forward to standing forward fold. Cool. And drop it in. Yeah, that is where I said I was going. So here we are. Ah.
Perfect, exactly as we are. Walk your feet wide and come into I don't know, maybe the 30th Malasana of class. And have a seat. We'll get a little deeper into our hips, but in a different way. We're going for double pigeon pose. So if you know, double pigeon, which is and I'll walk you through it, but it's stacked. If you're that's not happening, come to your back for a supine figure four. If you're taking the double pigeon journey with me, because your hips are dude, I need this, then cross your right ankle on top of your left knee. Wherever your right knee is in relationship to your bottom heel, your left heel, totally cool. There may be quite a bit of space. So you want to have a triangle shape in your lap. Let me see if I can tip forward to show you. So there's a triangle shape here, and that's what will get to your hip. So your foot isn't close to your hip crease. It's right at your knee joint. Tent your fingers to get long and tall through your spine, all the way through the crown of your head. This may be a lot of sensation, and if it is, stay there and breathe. If you desire more sensation, you can start to tiptoe your fingers forward, maintain the natural curve in your spine. And if your hands come all the way forward, you can start to push the earth away from you, so you find a little more activity in your seat roots. So right there, you feel your breath move. Lower belly, lower back, outer hips. If you went forward, gently walk your hands slowly back to upright your spine. Find the length, and then a little release in your legs. Take a little pitter-patter, work it out. And second side, if you're on your back for supine figure four, take second side. Double pigeoners, left ankle on top of your right knee. Manage whatever space you have between your left knee, your right heel, ankle. Check your seat, make sure you have a triangle and that your foot didn't creep back away from your knee. So there may be a lot of space between your knee and your heel, and that's okay. As you upright your spine, notice sensation. That may be a lot of sensation. So you stay and breathe with your sensation. For more sensation, start to hinge forward while you maintain length in your spine. Once you get to your forward position, it can be up here even, start to press the earth away from you through your palms. And that press away is not a rejection, it's a connection of energy. So feel with that press, the earth gives you a little something back for support. Your body gives you a little extra space to breathe and to move. And this is your chance, our chance to connect together to the subtleties. Gently walk back up. Upright your torso, extend your legs out. Little wiggle, little shake, little wiggle, little shake. Find your way on your back for a few bridge poses. Titibasana. Stack your knees over your heels. Start with robot arms. So we'll lift our hips up and lower your hips back down. Lift your hips up and lower them back down. So we're just getting like kind of how we did in Warrior 2 to bend and straighten your front leg, getting a feeling for, oh, where do I feel sensation in this pose? Where do I feel length? So hip flexors get lengthened in this pose. Where do I feel strength? My glutes are working to support the lift. Tap it down one more time and then we'll hold at the top. Keep your hips up at the top. Feel hip extension. Feel glute and hamstring activation, concentric contraction. You're welcome to interlace your hands underneath your back to find a little deeper work for your upper back muscles, a little more space across your chest. Send your tail towards your heels, plural. Lengthen your neck. Take another inhale. Exhale, slowly lower and do the interlace of your hands. Robot your arms in one more time. Lift and lower your hips. Lift and lower. It's gentle, so it's not like we're doing like hip raises, Tabata Tuesday style. We're just feeling the top and the bottom range of our movement. Experientially, what muscles contract, what muscles lengthen. 2 more times. Last one. Rest your hips on the earth. Widen your knees for Supta Baddha Konasana, recline bound angle pose. Let your hands be wherever they naturally go. They know where they want to go. Feel and notice your breath. And hug your knees into your chest. Rock up to seated for the last time. Take your wide leg stance. We did a lot of wide leg stuff today, so this is the perfect opportunity to take a seated wide leg forward fold. Something I don't actually teach a lot, but I really like doing. So the wide legs can be, this may be wide legs if your hip flexors are a little tighter. If you're more flexible, like my buddy Raissa, a little wider. You'll tent your fingers, long spine. This may be enough sensation for some of you, like just to come forward a little bit. So start to experiment and hinge forward. Your hands, if you've traveled a little farther forward, may come in front of you. And keep a long spine. Your legs are internally rotating to help the tilt of your pelvis. All forward folds, anterior pelvic tilt. You're welcome to come down to your forearms. You're welcome if you want to experiment with your flexibility and feel like you have a lot more space to go. Your chest will start to come down and your arms will widen. Flex your feet so your legs stay active. And if there's any rotation going on, it's internal rotation. One more full cycle of inhale and exhale. And start to walk back up if you fold it forward. Hug your legs together like a little book. Bend your knees and slowly lower all the way down to your back. Happy baby pose and Titibasana. Grab for the outside edges, anywhere from your feet to your knees to your thighs. Anything that helps you maintain the connection of your spine to the ground. Rock side to side. Gently plant your feet on the ground as wide as your mat. Take a very supportive supine twist. Release your knees over to the left, this wider space. Make any adjustments of your feet so that you feel good in your knee joint and your lower back. Gaze wherever is comfortable. To your cactus out your arms. And stay with your Ujjayi pranayama to keep you present in these quieter moments so you feel the connection to your breath, perhaps even to something bigger through your breath. Now come back through center. Give your hips a little wiggle and wobble. And release your knees over to your right side. Adjust your feet as needed. Gaze where is comfortable for your neck and your shoulders. Stay deep with your breath, connected to your breath. Inhale, come back through center. Hug yourself into a tight little ball. Draw your forehead to your knees. Stretch the back line of your body. And exhale, final relaxation, Shavasana pose. Walk your legs wide, your arms wide. Take up space. So you've got like 2 full minutes here. We'll have music going on, so you know that you haven't lost your connection to us. You can really just settle in and be. Together for a final deep breath in.
much for practicing with us today and bringing your heart, your energy, your breath, your strength, and your faith into the practice. Om Namaste.